Welcome back, everybody, to another very riveting and very intriguing episode of Guacin' and Talkin'.
It is so late right now.
We're coming at you late today. It's Sunday night. Usually we've gone live during the day, but we're going live later at night now, which I think is kind of fun because a lot more of you guys can join us later in the evening. A lot of you, I'm going to stop waving this knife. A lot of you have said you're working during the day, so we might start doing this a little bit later. Here you guys come. What's up, Lexi? What's up, Jamie, Leanne, Morgan, Jamie, Taylor? How is it going, you guys? Tell us where you're from.
Veronica.
Tell us what you're doing right now.
Courageous Life. Wow, you guys are coming on so fast. This is probably
Nani,
a better
Kelly.
time for everybody than it is.
I know, definitely.
It's the best time for us. Like, we just put our kids to sleep. It's going. This is like our time.
Yeah, Aaron, Chelsea, what's up, everybody from Arizona? Let us know where you guys are from. What you got going on this evening. As for us, we're gonna make some more guacamole.
This is that happy time of the day where our lives switch from daycare workers to
Married people.
married people.
We're like, oh yeah, I love you. I remember that.
Oh yeah, hi. How are you?
Yeah. Anyways, so if you didn't catch last Sunday, we started our first installment of Guacin' and Talkin', where we make guacamole as we talk with you guys and tell you about things that happened, tell you a story. This week we have some stories for you.
Someone's watching Moana because their toddler won't fall asleep.
Hey,
we did that.
That's what I was
night.
doing last night at 3 in the morning.
Moana is like.
It's oddly
We
like.
may change our name to Dylan and
engaging.
Ashley Moana Seeley.
What?
She has saved our lives so many times.
It's just such a good movie. So good.
Okay, so this is a fun day because this is the annual first time that we have ever done a second installment of a new installment on our live videos.
Yeah, so we're gonna keep this one going. First,
And we
because we love
like it.
guacamole. Second, because it's fun to just make it while we talk to you guys. Ash, we titled this week is crazy. No, we titled it This Was Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
What is crazy?
This was like, guys, I literally last Sunday I was crying right now
RM.
at this time because this was the craziest week of our summer. Dallin.
It really was.
So, like.
Without further
I'm
ado, I'm
like-
gonna start making guacamole.
I'm like, I am fine alone. I can like pull off like single motherhood like once or twice a week, maybe. But this week, Dallin had work every day like normal, and then on Monday, he went from work to golfing,
With my brothers,
With
because
his
it was
brothers, for his
birthday
birthday week.
week.
and then on was it Wednesday or Thursday?
Thursday,
So
Friday.
then it was like normal Tuesday and Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, and Saturday he was literally gone from like when he went to work at 9 in the morning until like 11 at night every night. I don't even know when you came home. I was asleep all those nights.
Yeah.
Dad would come home and be like, "I'm home, boo," and I'd be like,
You're like,
"Ugh."
drooling
It
on
was
the
just
couch.
so hard. I like can't do it. Hi, Carolyn. Hi. But it was a crazy week. We did it all alone. It was super hard to vlog this week because
Have you guys ever seen the trick where you like whack the little seed with a knife and try to pull it out? I was just trying to do that, and so far it's not working at all.
do it. You gotta just whack it harder. Do it harder.
I'm gonna whack my finger off.
Do it. It's
I
not
gotta
that
sit it down.
sharp. Okay.
Okay.
Ah,
Oh, did it!
You have to. Got a twist.
Oh, twist.
Anyways, it was just super nuts. He was gone. We're super like grateful. How many times can I say
Well,
super?
then what's the trick to getting it off the knife
Just-
without also cutting your finger?
It's not
Wait,
a sharp knife.
You gotta,
Stupid.
you gotta use the other knife. I got it. Twist. See, all these people are so smart. Dorothy, thank you. Somebody else said it too. Anyways, yeah, I was gone
He was shooting weddings. So
Monday
like,
night and then
hashtag,
Thursday,
this is how we
Friday,
pay our
and
mortgage.
Saturday.
But
I was shooting weddings, and we're so grateful, and it was fun for me. I love it, but also it's hard just to leave Ashley every night with a newborn and a toddler.
my wrist, I don't know if we've like explained enough of this in our vlogs about James, but she only will be held like this, like facing out, and like all her weight is on my wrist. She won't sit in the baby carrier. She screams if she's on the floor. Again, we love her and she's a perfect angel, but like all day, every day, 12 hours, I hold her like this, and like my hands are like swollen, my wrists I can't move, and my fingers I think she's giving me carpal tunnel.
Yeah.
Bless her angelic perfect heart.
Here goes number 2. Twisting. You guys, you're genius.
And we
So
tried to
easy.
like foresee this, so we ordered a new swing because ours is crickety and terrible and loud. And Mom was like, "Down's gonna be on. We need a swing," so she goes to sleep. We ordered one swing, broken. Called them. They sent us the like creme de la creme of swings.
Anyways, we'll show you that
Broken.
more later.
They're
but
all broken.
Really, really
We
frustrating.
have 3
with
broken
swings.
swings in our house.
In other news,
So
if you
that's
saw,
why this was a crazy week.
yeah. In other news, if you saw the last, yesterday, if we got that video up to 200 likes, that I would get a haircut. Well, sneak peek, I got one.
I did this. I'm
Check
getting
this
really
out.
good.
Ashley's doing really good at haircuts.
George got a haircut
So
too.
you guys will see the vlog this week. You got up to like, it's probably at 200 by now. It's like 190 something. You guys are awesome. So yes, I got a haircut, and Ashley had some fun doing it. So
Great.
that's gonna be one of the vlogs this week, getting this haircut. It's
Also,
at 192 right now. Thanks, Dorothy.
oh, thanks, Dorothy.
8 more. If you guys haven't liked that video yet, you have to go like it, or else
We're not cutting his hair.
this hair isn't getting. It
Here's a
doesn't
little
work because we
YouTube.
already cut it.
already did it.
Okay.
We just first saw it happening.
We knew it would happen eventually, so we just made the vlog.
George got a haircut too, and he did a lot better. He sat on Dallin's lap, which a lot of you suggested, and we did that. I just made it 192. Jamie, you're an angel.
Nice. Thanks, Jamie.
Thanks, Jamie.
Okay, well, I've got my avocados.
Speaking of our last vlog, in our last vlog we mentioned a couple things. Well, one thing that everyone was like, what?
Yeah, so that's one of the things we wanted to talk about a little bit as we're guacking. So I'm going to be talking as I'm guacking about my heart surgery. A lot of you guys, I just realized I have never told you that I had heart surgery.
I mentioned how my scar was like his scar from my C-section, just in a different location.
Yeah, my scar is bigger than yours.
And it's on your back and not.
And it's on my back. But yeah, so here is story time with Dallin that I had a heart surgery. And so once upon a time when I was born, it was June 20th, 1991 is my birthday.
He's a baby.
Just
Hi,
turned
Bonnie.
27 now, crazy. Anyways, they discovered that I had a,
Coarctation.
no, that's the name of the surgery. But they discovered that I had a murmur, and so they went in there, and I have a little bit of a murmur in my heart, and I also have a bicuspid aortic valve. So there's supposed to be 3 little leaves in there that are pumping blood. There's only 2, so it's like, and a little bit of blood gets shot back in. And also I had a weak aorta in
That's
general or something.
interesting.
So they went in there and did an angioplasty, which is where they balloon it back open because it was kind of narrow. And then, so that was when I was like just 3, I think, or 3 months, one or the other. If my mom is watching, please comment and correct all the things that I'm saying wrong. But then, so then the doctor said it would be good, and then I would be back to normal. Go ahead a few years. I'm 8 years old, and I am playing soccer out in the field. My mom is watching me on the side of the field,
Just huffing and
and
puffing.
she just has this strong impression that she needs to take me to the hospital. We lived in Colorado. She had a strong impression she needed me taking me back to the hospital
Not just the hospital,
in
the
Salt
children's
Lake,
hospital.
the children's
Like
hospital in Salt Lake. I was giving off no symptoms, and but she just had this strong impression. She said from my dad, who had just recently passed away when I was 8, that I needed to go to the hospital. So we were like, okay, we're going to
Did
the
you leave that
hospital.
day?
It was probably the next day. I don't remember. And then they went in and.
I would be so scared to do that. I hate going to the doctor because I'm always afraid they're going to be like, why are you here? Nothing's wrong with
No, I have an amazing mother, very strong, very close to the spirit, and she followed the prompting, and we went to the hospital, and the doctors did a little exam, and they saw that it was very narrow again. So they were like, wow, we need to go into surgery right away. So they went in, and they were going to do the angioplasty again to open it back up, but then when they were in there, they discovered that it was too weak, and if they did that, it probably would have burst, and that is obviously really bad. So I had to go into surgery like the next day, and it was open heart surgery. They went in through my back.
Yeah, his scar is like from like here to here. It's humongo.
They went in through my back, and they cut out that weak section of my aorta. They just cut it out and then brought the 2 good parts together and stitched that together.
It was just
And
like
so
Christina
now-
Yang on Grey's Anatomy.
I don't know what that means, but yes. So now, I still have a bicuspid valve, but it is working just fine and have a little bit of a murmur.
But he'll probably need
I'll probably need a valve replacement surgery when I'm like 60 or something, but it's really healthy and it's very minimal. And I just have like a slight high blood pressure, so I take like a little bit of lisinopril to help with my blood pressure. But overall, the surgery was a success, and I have no symptoms ever since then.
If they would do the surgery today, they wouldn't have to like crack you open.
Yeah, right now it's crazy. They're already doing this valve replacement surgery through like veins where they go up from your leg. So crazy. So by the time I'm 60, who knows what it's gonna be like? But
probably just shine a flashlight on you, a special heart flashlight.
Just a robot just goes in, just swallow a pill,
and because of his heart issue, whenever we have been pregnant, they've had to do like a special, like extensive heart exam.
Which makes us feel good that they're checking on our baby's hearts.
So and like our 20-week ultrasound, they always do like a bit. The 20-week and like the 12, they like go in and like check the heart really intensely.
Yeah, and so we're happy to say that both James and George's hearts are wonderfully working perfectly, and they're just fine.
They get that from me.
And 3 cheers for my angel mother, who saved my life that time and many other times. So yeah, that's the story of my heart surgery.
It's nutty.
Now you guys know me all so well. And yes, praise God for sure.
You're making
3 cheers for my mother.
Very slowly.
I am making the squawk, but I'm making good progress.
Guys, I have to show you something while he's talking. Do you have like, I have like this thing that I do where I'm like, if I make it through today cheerfully, and like as soon as I get the kids down, I can like have this special vacation in my house for myself. And whenever I put the kids to sleep, I get this out, and I basically like chug it like a drunk person. Like I just go and like sit in the living room with my huge like jug of orange juice. I think it's because I'm nursing, I'm always thirsty, and I have like a post-pregnant craving for orange juice. But like this is what gets me through the day, and it's like as soon as the kids go to sleep, I'm like, it's my orange juice time.
Yeah, and by the way, Kirkland orange juice from Costco is like amazingly good.
So good.
Like ridiculously good. Like I used to think that Simply Orange was the best.
While you're talking.
Kirkland is the new best.
Well, ice cream for me, yeah. I like think of it while I'm rocking James to sleep, and she's like not going to sleep for hours. I'm like, as soon as she goes down, I get the orange juice.
Yeah. Anyways, so that was my heart surgery story. Tell me, I'm curious to know if any of you guys have had.
Oh, I'm crying already.
Right, don't cut the onions.
I thought you wanted it.
I mean, cut them, but it's just always a sad experience.
We went to a cooking class and they were like, that's how you cut onions?
This guy taught us.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to see the right way to cut onions? What's up, Jessica? Thanks for joining us.
Oh, crap.
Oh, thanks, Deanna. She says I look skinny and buff. It's crazy what a haircut will do to you, am I right? When I let my hair just grow out to like this, I look like I gained 500 pounds.
Oh my gosh.
I have guac on my hands, so I'm messing up.
Oh my gosh.
You're crying.
You're so
You sweetie. I know it's a touching story.
What are the secret ways to not cry?
One of you guys
I
said
used to wear ski
in a previous vlog when we were cutting onions, one of you guys said to cut onions under water or like refrigerate them first.
I hate onions.
Deanna says you look amazing as well. Thanks, Deanna. Yeah, she does. She's doing great.
Oh my gosh.
These onions are potent.
This is not good to do in live. If we were doing this in a normal world, I'd cut this part out. Okay, that's all. Just be done.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that's too many onions.
That's not how you cut them. Stop it. You guys get to see all of our like mean things that we say to each other. Usually I'm like, cut.
That wasn't mean. I was just trying to get it over with.
Why do you have the camera only on you?
What? I just wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, we just need to cut these tomatoes and then we'll be done. You guys, I wish you guys just come over and we enjoy this guacamole together because this is going to be...
Piece of bread on the top of your mouth. No.
Oh, a piece of bread on the top of your mouth? What? Chew gum? Wear contacts? I don't have
I used to wear
contacts or
ski
else I would
goggles.
do
We need
that.
to put those back in the house.
A chopper, that would be a good idea. Having a chopper. Soak them in lemon juice. What the heck? These are
Who
all
has time for that?
these are all wonderful suggestions that I've never heard of or done.
We probably never
I've
will
just
do.
been suffering my whole life. I have tried wearing ski goggles,
That
but
works.
that just makes you cry and not be
But
able to
your
see with
eyes
the
first
onions.
would
So
close. I love how you drink through the bottle.
classy.
I'm from Georgia, okay? I'm not from a classy town.
Yeah, it's like you're. Oh my gosh, these onions are strong. I don't even.
Just do that. I want to start eating this.
You guys.
Okay, so
I never
this
thought you'd
week-
see me like this. Anyways, Ash,
I
what
feel
did?
like, how long are we gonna sit here and watch these guys?
Okay, I can't. We need to put these onions away. What? Tell them what we have. Tell them what we have going on this week.
There.
Well, don't move the garbage from over there.
Dear heck, don't. Just
Tell them what we
spray
have
the
going
floor
on
with-
this week. Swimming goggles. We have those.
Okay.
Ash, what do we got going on this week?
This week, I can't lean on this. This week, tomorrow, my best friend is coming. She lives in Washington, and she's come. She's already here actually, and I'm kind of a little bit like, why aren't you here already, Shamra? But she's coming
She's been
tomorrow.
in previous vlogs. I think the vlog was my twin. Something about meeting my twin is
Yeah,
what we
we're
titled
basically
it.
twins.
Pretty much.
We are the reason that it took us. We are the reason that we dated no one during college.
Because you guys were always
Because we
hanging
were
out
like
with each other.
so just in love with each other.
What are you guys gonna do for the vlog?
I don't even know. She called me and she was like, "I'm coming over at 6:30. Is that too early?" And I was like, "Well, let me see." I wake up at 12:30, 3:30, 5:30, 7:30, and I was like, "Nope, I'll be awake. You're good."
Chances are.
My
we'll
dahlia
be-
onions are the best. Sorry. So she's coming tomorrow. The next day, we bought this swing for George. This will be the vlog tomorrow, and we're gonna hang it up in our. We're gonna show you like we're kind of decorating our porchy area.
Our little courtyard area out here that you
That's
guys
what
have
it's
seen.
called. We're decorating that, sort of getting it all cool for George. So we got this like sweet swing, and we think he's really gonna love it.
We're gonna hang a swing out there, so that's gonna be super
I
fun.
want to get him like a jungle jumperoo. Have you seen those on Shark Tank?
No.
Dal thinks it's stupid.
Oh, the one with like a inner tube with
Yeah.
rods. Yeah, I don't think that.
Shark
would
Tank thought it was stupid too.
See, I'm not alone.
Then
then-
we convinced Dallin's family that Nielsen's custard was literally the best place ever.
Well, you don't have to convince them. They readily believed us.
Well, they readily-
I think they've been there, and it is.
They're coming with us.
Yeah,
Or
we're gonna go
taking
with them
Anyways,
For
we're
my
meeting up with
birthday,
them.
it's gonna be a little
Also,
bit
we're
late.
meeting up with a fan.
Yeah,
person.
somebody messaged us that lives here in Utah, and we're gonna go to
They were
Nielsen's
like,
again
"Where
with
do you
them.
want to meet up?" And we were like, "Nielsen's."
Of course, Nielsen's.
It's like when boys would take me out during college, like on dates. They'd be like, "Where do you want to go?" And I'd be like, "Cold Stone." I would like to go to Cold Stone.
You took advantage
Cold
of that.
Stone's the best first date because it's not long, and
you
even
get
if you
ice
don't
cream.
like the guy that much, you still get a great ice cream.
Yeah. And then
That's
on
nice.
Thursday, we are finally going to Food Truck Day. Right down the road, they have all these food trucks every Thursday. So we're going to go and have some fun at Food Truck Day every Thursday.
Someone just said they're dyeing their hair pink tomorrow. I dyed my hair blue once. I had like a fun blue streak, and I called it my secret color because I was in kindergarten and I was teaching kindergarten, so I was always like, check out my secret color.
Cotton onion pit.
Yeah.
Or an avocado pit.
But I should
You
do
guys,
it again.
check
I
out
really
this
liked
guac.
having blue hair.
Doesn't that look good? We did a different style where it's not mushed together. It's kind of just chopped up.
I just want
And we
that.
put corn in it. We just need lime
Salt.
juice and salt. And then we're gonna be good to go.
So this recipe is basically just what you saw: lime juice, salt, avocado, corn, tomato. Next week we're gonna do like a fruity guac with strawberry.
And vinegar. We tried that once and it was so good.
Everyone's making fun of me for drinking orange juice.
Pour a glass. No, we just all chug straight from the bottle here in our house.
We've just recently got our own toothbrushes. So.
What? We've had our own toothbrush for a long time.
Nuh-uh.
Anyways, and then Friday, we don't know yet, but it's gonna be awesome. Saturday, I am filming It's a Middle Eastern engagement party.
Like a Muslim culture.
No, not Muslim. It's like
Hindu?
no, it's like
Mm.
Afghanistan or Iranian
I think
engagement
they're
party.
Muslim.
No, they're not.
They're not?
Uh-uh.
Oh.
Yeah, if you guys, this is gonna be my first one. So if any of you guys know about those engagement parties, I'm gonna be doing some research. But if any of you have some personal experience, please let me know, because I want to capture this well for them, and that would be very helpful.
What's the
So
other-
I'm gonna show you guys a few clips from that because I'm really interested, because it's like they have like a ceremony to get engaged
I'm super jealous.
in their culture.
I want to go.
I wish you could come. That's how we started the business. but now I'm
Definitely
just-
help us if you know anything about these ceremonies, because Talon and I did a different ceremony, like our
We did an Indian
we
one.
did
one
our
time.
first Hindu ceremony, and it was great and wonderful. But the whole time we were like running.
Well, we looked up before it, but we still didn't know like exactly what to expect because we'd never
we
seen
were
it.
just like, it was like 7 hours of us being like,
There's
what's happening
all these
next?
different things that happen that were it was so interesting. It's the first time I've ever seen anything like it.
it was just
But,
stressful
yeah,
because we
It was
couldn't
stressful because
understand
I
it, and
couldn't
we,
anticipate what was
and we
coming.
didn't know what the big moments were.
Yeah.
And
So any of you know about Middle Eastern engagement ceremonies, please let me know.
this is yummy.
They're still talking about you drinking orange juice out of the jar bottle.
Our avocados aren't that
Did you
right.
put salt in it?
No. I don't think it's Hindu either, Allie. Or Jeremy. I think I'm talking to Allie, but it might be Jeremy. Jamie.
No, it's like it's Iranian or
Iranian isn't a religion.
no, it's not. But they're like Iranian, and it's their culture. It's not like a religion, but it's their culture to have an engagement party. It's
I know,
not like
but
a
usually,
religion.
like, they have some sort of religious tie-in. When it's like,
I think
married.
it's just their culture. I mean, I'm gonna be studying it more this week to prepare, but if you guys know, please
do the chug.
let me know.
Okay, taste it.
Okay, let's mix this in because I just added a whole bunch of salt, and then
Did you
we
mix
will
it?
wrap up. I'm mixing it right now with this knife.
Do you feel like you're on the Food Network?
With our
Basically
iPhone camera here.
Did you guys see that Chip and Joanna had their baby?
So cute. They named it Crew, right?
I thought it was gonna be a D name because they're all D and E. That's super
awesome.
cute, and she's a trooper. She has 5 kids.
Ellie and Jared had their baby too.
Yeah, they haven't released.
They
their
live
baby.
an hour north of us. If any of you guys watch Ellie and Jared, it's our goal to meet them and work with them someday.
8 Passengers lives like 20 minutes south of us.
There are so many vloggers, like family vloggers here in Utah. 8 Passengers, Ellie and Jared,
I saw 8
Bonnie.
Passengers van once.
They drove past us. They have
I
an
was
8
like,
Passengers
Ruby!
sticker on the back. Ellie and Jared, Bonnie, Holene, they're all sisters. They all live here. And
The Jergies.
the Jergies live here. Well, they just took off on their bus. But Shot of the Jaegers, that's a kids channel. We're friends with them. Tons of vloggers living here in Utah.
Epic Life.
Epic Brandon family. Oh, this is good.
Okay.
This is way good. Let's have a little bit more lime.
Well, we need to go watch The Office. You have about 14 seconds to tell us your favorite Office episode and influence our lives.
Man, I wish you guys could taste this. Someday we're gonna have a guacamole party.
One day when we go to VidCon, we'll just have a table of guacamole.
Guys, when we're bigger and we have our own booth at CDX, we're gonna just feed you guys guacamole when you come
And
to
orange
visit us.
juice.
Guacamole and orange
People who
juice.
don't know us will be like,
We can
what
all
are they
chug it just
doing?
out of the same bottle together.
Oh yeah, okay baby. Too.
Okay, baby. We used to live in the same apartment complex as them.
We didn't even know. I
And
would
we
see
didn't
him
even
all the
know.
time and
We,
be
like,
who's that guy with
We
crazy
saw them
hair
with
and a baby?
like their camera and he's flying his drone around, and we're like, oh, who are those guys? And come to find out, they're okay, baby. We're like, oh, what the? And then
Who's
they
the
moved
one
to their
flying his
house.
drone?
Yeah,
There was always someone who'd fly a drone in front of our window.
that was him. This is how we bing them. I've heard of them. Are they here too? That's awesome.
Just make sure you tell us that you love us the best.
Yeah, but always follow it up with, but you guys are our favorite.
you guys are better.
For Ashley. No, that's like, it's cool because everybody, like, there's a bunch of family vloggers and we all help each other. So,
North and
North and
South.
South.
I heard they're in Provo. They went to Sundance recently.
cool. We live in the same neighborhood as the Divines. They live up here in Daybreak.
I'm always like, where are they?
We're always trying to find Brad and Haley. Anyways, we're in the midst of good people. So
Jamie said we're her favorite.
nice. Thanks, JB. Okay, well, we had another successful episode of Guacin' and Talkin'. Thank you guys so much for joining us. You're awesome. And we're gonna go watch The Office and eat this whole bowl of guacamole.
Literally, and pass out in like
and
4
fall
minutes.
asleep. So, have a great evening. Thank you guys. We will see you this week in the vlogs and tune
Here's
in
what
next
I want
week
you to comment about.
for another episode of Guacin' and Talkin' next
I'm gonna
Sunday.
be reading these comments tomorrow. Tell me what you think of The Bachelorette. Becca.
Becca. Well, that'll be fun. Excited to hear what they say. See you guys.